If you're watching this video, ZEAL has officially launched. So far we have one product in 2 colors. I'm going to be talking about that in this video, but if you already know what it is, you've already seen the post on Instagram, the article on Facebook, everything you've seen so far, if you're interested, the link is in the description. Also, before this video, I just wanted to say, this isn't meant to try to get you guys to purchase a product. If you want to purchase, thank you, I appreciate your support, but if you don't, that's fine too. All I ask is that if you do want to support, please give the Instagram page and the Facebook page a follow or a like, and then keep up to date with our content. You can also subscribe to the email list. The link is in the description. It's on the website, everywhere. I'm gonna be doing something really cool with the email list and giving away a bunch of different discounts and showing you guys all the cool work we're doing in the community coming soon. If you've been keeping up on social media and you don't need to watch this video to understand what ZEAL is about and the products we're selling right now, then you can click that first link in the description and you can go become a zealot and pick up a pair of our ZEAL board shorts, our competitor V1s today. But if you're not going to click that link and you're not going to purchase anything right now, enjoy the rest of this video. I'm going to go into depth about the brand and the products we're offering, and I really hope you guys enjoy and are excited and get as excited as I am. I've been waiting to make this video for so long. What's up, zealots? Thank you for clicking onto this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zach McAdam. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. This video is for you. This is my most requested thing that anyone has ever asked me to make, and I've been so excited to finally make this video after 18 months of being on the hush-hush about everything. So if you don't know, over the past year or so, I've been talking about a brand that I've been wanting to start called ZEAL. I've never really said publicly what it was about, what I was gonna sell, what company even was, anything. And finally this video, I can say that because ZEAL launches today, the day you're watching this. I originally got the idea for ZEAL back in around January of 2016. And it's now August of 2017, so it's taken a while to finally get this thing sorted out. I had to learn so much about everything from the type of business, the industry, to the softwares I needed to design the things, and just learning everything I can over the past 18 months about business, clothing, manufacturing processes, and so much different stuff. And I've learned an insane amount, and I feel like I have a huge skill set that's gonna help me bring this brand to the place I want it to go to. So, first, I'm going to talk about what ZEAL is and a little bit about the background, how it started, everything like that. And then right after that, if you're still watching, I'm going to bring out the products out of my car, show you them, and explain about the products. So just keep watching this video all the way through. Thank you so much for your time. And make sure you smash that like button. ZEAL is, at the core, a clothing company. The concept behind this brand that no matter what product I sell, every single color is color coordinated with a different charity. Most businesses do something like 10% profit goes to charity, 5% profit goes to charity, something like that. I'm choosing to not have a percentage of profit go to charity, but instead having a direct dollar amount that makes a significant impact. I want the customers and you guys to know exactly the impact you're making. So on my products, on the website, right now you'll see only a few things because I'm just launching. But eventually, as you see everything else, all the products will say exactly what you're doing. So let's say you buy something on my site that's green. Every single time you purchase that, it's going to plant 5 trees. Let's say you buy something on a website that's orange. By the way, orange is coming soon. This is why I already know this. Every purchase of something that's orange is going to give a bed and a blanket to an animal in a shelter. See how I'm not saying 10% or anything like that? I'm letting everyone that purchases know the direct impact they're making because I think it's much more meaningful, and I think if I was a customer, that's what I would want to know. That level of transparency is really, really cool, and I'm super happy to bring that to ZEAL. The definition of ZEAL is having great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective. I like how the definition has the word cause in it, knowing that I'm doing a bunch of work with charities. But I also like the fact that it's just showing great enthusiasm in pursuit of one thing. And whether that's one thing or many things, it doesn't matter. But I love what ZEAL stands for. It means having passion for something and just going through it with everything inside of you, not letting anything get in the way, focusing and narrowing on the goal, and making it your life's mission to accomplish those goals that you have. And I think that's what being a zealot, or what I like to call the people who support the brand, zealots. You know how I introduce my videos, what's up, zealots? I think it's a big thing because it's important for people to be passionate and to be willing to do everything they can to make that passion and that goal that they have into a reality. And whether it's a small thing about they just want to help one person, or it's a huge thing, they want to own a multi-million-dollar business, being a zealot is just about going for it full force and accomplishing that. You might hit some bumps in the road, but because you're a zealot, you get through it. Now, Find Your ZEAL is the brand name because business purposes aside and what that means through marketing, it's also just a good message. Not everyone's just going to be born with just an idea of what they want to do, an idea of what they want to accomplish. finding your zeal is all about, not only is it important that you have something that you're zealous about, but you understand how important finding it is, how crucial in your life's development it is to figure out something you're passionate about and take that and make it such a huge part of your life. Make it take up so much of your time. Allow it to be a big, significant portion of what you do day to day. And that's about finding your zeal. So whether you already know your zeal or you're finding it right now, the brand message is still the same. Find it. Find your zeal. Now, when I talk about business and marketing purposes, Find Your Zeal is also setting ZEAL up for the next generations of the brand. I already know pretty much exactly how I want to take this brand for the next 2 years. First off, I'm starting out pretty small in one niche target area, which I'll talk about in a second. But eventually, once I develop that rapport and once I develop that significant base of supporters of this brand, then I can take that, leverage it, and create the brand that it's meant to be. So Find Your Zeal, for now, is not going to make as much sense as it will in the future, and I'll be sure to make videos about that. But just know that what you see about ZEAL right now, everything you're seeing about ZEAL is just the baby of it. There's a much bigger side to it that will eventually come out, and you'll 100% understand the whole entire brand meaning in a much deeper level once that comes around next year. So, within the next 3-6 months or so, it'll make more sense. It's been an insane journey the past year and a half, and I hate using the word journey to describe something, but it's been insane. I've been in the sampling process for 18 months. I've worked with so many different manufacturers. I've spent thousands of dollars on samples of just I've just tested and tested and tested, and I think, in my opinion, that after all that, I finally come up with a product that I want to represent ZEAL to get this business on the road. It's impossible for me to sit here and describe to you how much this brand means to me, the background meaning, the weird connections I have with the creation of this brand and little stuff that happened when I was a kid, and all the random destiny related type of things that I just know that this is something I've meant to do, and it's just super insane to process everything in my head. I feel like I could sit to this camera and talk to you for days on days on days end about this brand and how much everything is so in detail and so evolved, and it's just all really tied in together with everything I love: fitness, traveling, going to the beach, helping other people, inspiring other people. It's everything that I care about, everything that's ever happened to me in my life, everything that's me put into this brand. It's everything I want to represent. So like I said, it's impossible for me to sit here and describe in great detail, about ZEAL, about the company and what I'm trying to do. But I'm going to try to keep it simple and have a very good summaries, and that's what you've been hearing so far. So hopefully you understand so far. Now let's get into the products. There are so many clothing companies out there. There are so many clothing companies. You guys know about all the companies the YouTubers own, and people that, basically anyone that's in my circle in the industry that I'm in, fitness, YouTube, that kind of thing. I didn't want to be the guy to come up with a name for something, toss it on a t-shirt, and then hope that people buy it. I didn't want to be the drop of water that I am, jumping into the ocean and expecting to make waves happen. I just wanted to find my way in an area no one's really looking at and kind of expand from there. So I started differently and I started small. I've always had the idea of this concept behind men's physique board shorts. You always see guys wearing a certain brand of board shorts, certain type of board shorts, and they're never really designed for that purpose. They're always just something that happens to look good for people that compete. They happen to be good quality. They happen to look good for them. There's never a board short that's specifically designed for men's physique competitors to enhance their physique, to ensure they're comfortable on stage, to make sure they're regulation. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have a men's physique board short company where every color of the board shorts donates to a different charity. But after that concept occurred, and after I had such a bigger vision for this brand, I then realized that that's just where I want to start, and that there's so much more to come after that. So I'm going to tell you about the products now, but just know that not only is this out right now, but there's more and more products coming soon. I have women's coming soon. I have the next generation coming soon. I have random products coming out that aren't related to board shorts or swimwear or anything. And the next 12 months, there's going to be a lot that you guys will see and you'll be pretty impressed with, because I know I am. So yeah, right now the products at launch are men's physique board shorts for competitions. I'm starting off with 2 colors, blue and green. The blue board shorts gives one person access that's in need to clean water. The green board shorts directly plants 5 trees. So one's nature and one has to do with water issues. And I'm super happy to start with those 2 colors, because those 2 colors are kind of my 2 favorite colors, and they are such a big part of this brand and the impact I want to make. Water and the environment are 2 things that I'm really concerned with, and I'm hoping that these two products can make a little bit of a difference, and in the long term make a huge difference. There will be other colors coming out soon. Like I said, I'm already working with orange. I have plans to get black, red, yellow, and some other cool designs like camo and some other things for the future. But for right now, we're starting out small, 2 colors to get this brand up and running. And like I said, these shorts are specifically designed for stage, so let me show you them. I'm gonna change the color correction really quick, so don't be weirded out. The screen changes. I don't want the colors to show up in the screen the way they're not gonna look when you receive them. So here's the blue. These blue board shorts are really special for stage. Number one, they have a V-shaped waistband on both sides. The V shape of the waistband creates a downward motion on the black contrasted waist that allows your physique to look like it has a better V taper. It adds a small factor to your waist that makes your lats and shoulders look wider, which is what physique guys want on stage. These little circles are called eyelets. Instead of just having 2 eyelets on each side for 4 total, I decided to make them extra sturdy around the waist so you can make sure that they're comfortable and not gonna move around when you're flexing and doing different things on stage. So I put 3 on each side, and I think it also makes the V, the downward shaped motion of the waistband, look a lot better. I used a super high quality string that have the ends color coordinated with the rest of the fabrics. Now keep in mind guys, this design is meant to be simple and effective. I didn't want to just jump right off the bat with a crazy design that's super random and doesn't make any sense. I want to start off with colors so you understand the meaning that each color represents a charity. Just super simple design, which is what you should want on stage. One of the most important things to have on board shorts is some type of asymmetrical thing on a leg. What this does is it adds an effect to the human eye. This is literally how it works. Because something on your shorts is asymmetrical, it adds a more symmetrical look to your physique. So right here, on the right leg, there's a curved wave design that goes from the bottom right corner all the way up towards the crotch area, around and down the back in the opposite motion. So as you can see, it's just on one side. Because of that asymmetrical design on it, it's gonna look a lot better on stage when you're trying to go for a symmetrical look. Another big thing is our side paneling. So our side paneling is really important for board shorts. I've always had an issue where my board shorts, when I like sit down and stand up, they kind of like ride up a little bit. What this does is it allows more vertical stretch. So when you're sitting down and moving your legs up and down, the vertical stretch keeps your shorts down. I've experimented with different types of stretch, and this, in my opinion, is the most comfortable way of doing this. I've tried horizontal, really heavy horizontal, very light stretching. I've even tried no difference in fabric and different other stuff, and this to me is the most effective one. And I'm super happy to have these on here because this originally wasn't going to be the design. It wasn't going to make it to the final cut, and I'm glad it did. Along the edges of all of these, like most board shorts, is a good binding. These are really high quality, and they hide all the stitching, so it just looks like a nice clean cut pair of shorts. I'm going to get closer to the camera for this one. Instead of it just being a direct opening, there's Velcro behind the strings and a heavy spandex type of material, kind of like a compression shorts type of material, so that this part never fully opens. It's enough to get on and off, it's enough to do what you need to do with it, but it's not too much to where if this comes undone, you know, everything's gonna be revealed. It's still completely all connected right there, and it's one of the coolest things that I've ever seen on a pair of board shorts. Some companies have tried to do something like this before. I just think this is a much higher quality version of that, and I've really taken the measurements into consideration. So basically, when you put these on, it naturally folds over, and then you Velcro this together, and then you tie it, and you're all good to go. And it's the most secure way to do things. The back pocket has a custom wave design in it. One, for function, because it's easier to open when there's a point here. Have you ever tried to open board shorts from the flat part and you kind of just like hit the Velcro and you don't get it open all the way? This one point right here allows you to just simply pull it up, and that way you can get what you need to get out of it. It's also just a really cool design to go with the wave on the same part of the leg. So on the right leg on the back, there's that wave design, and there's also the wave design pocket. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a board short with a custom pocket flap like that. Just to show you guys a quality test, I'm going to show you how the water runs right off the shorts. See that? They're still in the water beads. And then we have our green. These are like a lime green. These are both the same exact board shorts. Everything is the same, just 2 different colors. Now, something key I said, guys, was that these were made specifically for men's physique competitions. These board shorts are more designed than functional use. On top of that, I want my market right now, my brand, to strictly be competition board shorts. I want to make my way, like I said before, I didn't just want to jump in the ocean as a drop of water. I wanted to go into a small puddle with my drop of water and try to make the most of it. So I'm trying to go through a niche and make my way through that before opening to the mass market. So I'm strictly, if you're thinking about supporting this brand, thank you, 100%. But my main concern is that these products only make it to the hands of people who are competing on stage. I want these shorts to be very specific and very niche. You can buy whatever you want, I'm not stopping you, but that's just what I'm going for. If you do choose to support, thank you. If you do want to support, but you don't want to get this, or you want to listen to me and you just want to wait for my regular board shorts to come out for everyone else, all you got to do is give us a follow on Instagram. That's one way to support a ton. Maybe like us on Facebook as well, and sign up for the email list on our website. I recommend wearing some type of compression shorts or boxers under them. It's the most comfortable way to do things, and it makes the board shorts feel even better. So I recommend wearing something under them, not because you need it, but just because that's what I had in mind when I designed it. So these are the first 2 colors of this line of board shorts. These are called the competitor V1s. There's going to be a V2 and at least a V3, if not more versions. And each time I make a version, the quality and the designs are always going to improve. Like I said, more products coming soon. In the fall, I'll have a few things coming up. I'm doing a few brand collabs. I'll have the women's bikinis out very soon. Spring 2018 is what I'm aiming for. I'll have a mass marketed pair of board shorts, one kind of like this, but for everyone else, nothing too crazy. Cool designs and pretty special ones for everyone else. I'll have more versions of the competitors. I'll also have a shorter version of board shorts for guys who just want to show off most of the quads, kind of like the whole like chubbies look that people like. Thank you so much for listening to this. There's a million other things I could say, but I really don't want to even get my mind thinking because I'll never stop talking about this. I love this brand so much. I love what it's capable of, and I love anyone that supports this company because it means so much to me. It's much more than just a business to me. It's an entire way of thinking, and it's an entire mass amount of people that I think it can help. It's just super special, it's super different, and I think ZEAL stands out in a really good way. So if you are a men's physique competitor, feel free to click the link below. We just launched with these 2 colors. Pick your size and go for it. Thank you so much for your support. If you know a physique competitor, be sure to tell them about us. If they have a competition coming up soon, tell them about our brand, and let's try to get them with a pair of shorts. And if you're just an awesome person and want to support, but this might not be your thing, you might be a girl, you might not be competing, you might not be in the market to buy a new pair of board shorts, whatever the case may be, if you can, please support us by following us on Instagram and Facebook and joining the email list. You'll get exclusive access to news when new products come out, impacts we make, stuff we're doing in the community, and of course, discounts and really cool sales. Right now the website's kind of in like this bare bone mode to where I'm basically just optimizing it to get some transactions and to really get the most amount of information about the brand out with the least amount of clicks and stuff like that. But eventually we're going to have a really advanced user experience based website to where it's super animated and just very, very cool. And I think that's the direction I want to take it, even though that a lot of people don't even think you need websites like that. I just want a really decked out, cool website that's not super heavy focused on transactional, but mainly focused on just giving the user an awesome experience and feel for the brand. And that's going to be coming out soon when I release other products besides competitor board shorts. So we just launched, guys. I'm super excited about this. I'm not going to talk about this in every video. I might mention a little bit about how things are going, things I'm learning to anyone interested in business in the next few vlogs and in every vlog in general. I'm still uploading every other day. This is just something I wanted to make today. And thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button on this video. Check out ZEAL's links in the descriptions. Any follow, anything, any type of support you can give. Thank you. Check out the website. If you want to learn more, there's an article on the website. I'll link it below as well. You can learn pretty much everything about the goals and things behind this brand, more about the products, etc. So thank you so much for watching. Zealots, finally here. 18 months in the making and it's finally here. And we're going to take this so far. I know we can. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.